And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, if there's one game that has been published with more names and for more companies than any others, besides like checkers and chess, it's probably the game Pounce. Or in this case, we're looking at the game from HABA called Catch Me. The game is very similar. It's usually themed around mice and cats, and each player is going to have a mouse on the end of a string, and that's going to be on a table. Someone's going to roll dice, and then you're going to try to pull this before they catch it with a cup. Unless, of course, they're not supposed to catch you, then you pull. So it's kind of a quick, look, do I pull? Yes or no? Fast reaction style game. This is HABA. Their rules are slightly modified, especially for younger players. Let's look. Each player is going to get a mouse and put that mouse in the middle of the table. If the one person's chosen to be the cat, if there's 6 or less players, that person is one of the mice. Otherwise, if you're playing with 7 players, they're none of the mice. But let's say the cat is one of the mice. So let's say I'm the green cat and I'm the green player and I'm the cat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll this die. If I roll any other color but green, I'm fine. But if I roll green, then I need to try to catch as many of the mice as I possibly can in the cup, right? Just catching a mouse in the cup. And then if I do catch a mouse, that person becomes the next cat. Players are trying to pull away, because you have these handles and you're going to pull away as fast as you can. But if you pull away and the color was not rolled, then you become the cat. And you just go back and forth and back and forth. There's no real point to this game. You could keep points if you want to, but you're just playing back and forth trying to become the cat. You can also play a variant where the color that you roll, that's the mouse you want to catch. So you're trying to catch the white mouse, and the white mouse is going to be the one to try to pull away. If there's 7 players, you pick one of the mice that you want to be. So I say, okay, we're going for blue. And if I roll blue, I go for people. And then once I catch the blue, once I catch someone and that person becomes the cat, then I get their mouse and then they pick a color. So 7 players is just a minor variation on 6. The game also comes with a number die where you can assign a number to each mouse that you just have to remember. And you do the same thing, but instead of colors, you use numbers. And that's pretty much the game. You just keep playing till everyone kind of gets tired of playing. It's a silly, fast game. Catch me. Now, Pounce is a game that I like. I already have a version of it in my collection, one with a traffic cone that you have to hit on the table. And in that one, you roll numbered dice, and if you roll doubles or certain numbers, you catch the mice otherwise, or you call the numbers out before you hit them. That's fine, okay? So in this game, it can be the same way. I actually like the color die better because it's something for players to be, oh, green. Wait, he's not the green mouse. Okay, we're fine. Oh, blue. I actually prefer the one where it's your mouse being the one captured. Like, they rolled blue. That's me. I'm out. And you'll find that people are, they'll jerk out really quickly, pull out, and then, haha, he wasn't even going for your color. And so I think a rudimentary scoring system is fine. You have to find some way to either keep score, give poker chips or something to people. But kids don't really seem to mind in this game if there's point scoring or not. It's just fun. It's like, I can't believe I was caught again. And as the cat, they roll the die, and everyone pulls their mice out or whatever. This is silly fun, but there's a lot of these versions out there. However, this is HABA. HABA's version is good quality. These strings have a nice strength to them. The only problem I found is, if you notice at the beginning of this video, I do a component drop like I always do. And when I did that, I had to pick up the strings and sort them out. So I would recommend you find some way to rubber band these or do them together so that they don't get mixed up in a box and you have to spend a few minutes before the beginning of each game unsorting everything. But solid game. Pounce has always been a great game throughout however long it's been out, probably a couple decades. But this is a good version. This one's especially geared towards kids. I think that's good. High quality wooden components, high quality strings, a nice wooden cup, a game that's kind of a classic, certainly one that will keep kids entertained for at least 10 minutes anyway. Dice Tower Judgment, excellent for kids.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool Stuff, in stock. Check them out at coolstuffinc.com.
Shut the door!